Albert hosts a party for his coterie of friends on the eve of getting a promotion and increment in his salary. 3 of his friends, Michael, Peter, and Robinson, attend the party in the evening and fill the aura of his house with excitement and joy. An old man standing outside the house signals Albert to come out for once, but he ignores him and slams the door in front of him. Blessed with mystic powers, he moves to the backyard of that house and stations there. For half an hour, all 4 rock the floor with dancing, singing, and boozing, and then comfort on the sofa to rest for a while. Suddenly, the lights go down and an eerie silence prevails over there. When Albert motions into the kitchen to get the matchbox, he stumbles over a body and falls. The body is none other than one of his friends, Michael. Astounded to see him dead, he takes the matchbox and races to the drawing room to know the status quo of his other friends. On lighting the candle, he sees Peter's head twisted and Robinson hung from the ceiling fan. Someone rapping at the door from inside turns Albert's attention to the washroom, but when he unbolts the door and steps inside, finds none. To his shock, the mirror inside the washroom cracks and blood splatters over its surface. His attempts to rescue from that place fail miserably because the evil force encircles the house with a giant-sized dark-colored snake. The inner portion of the house gradually drowns in a deluge of water, and as the minutes tick by, the chances of his survival plummet. A palpable sense of fear smites Albert, and he yells for help. The mystic man with his 6th sense rushes over there to his rescue. He takes out his magic wand and casts spells to generate a huge fire that engulfs the dangerous creature and puts her to death. The man opens the door of a house and intrudes through the water inside to bring Albert out of that hell. Both step out of the house all in one piece. This house is haunted by a witch, and that is the reason I told you people to step out from there as early as possible, says the man to Albert in a low tone. I thought that this place being cut off from the hustle-bustle of the city would be most ideal for having a blast, Albert tells the man. No, this place is not a hub of enjoyment, rather is a haven of death, says the man to Andrew. But how are you able to stay alone in this gothic place when you are aware of the fact that a witch lives here, asks Albert to the man astonishedly. See, young man, I am a wizard endowed with all magical powers and tricks which transgress the intelligence of normal humans. So don't rack your brain by thinking too much about my safety, says the man to Albert in a louder tone. Anyway, I will get some water for you to drink, till that you relax under this tree and take the breath of fresh air. Saying these words to Albert, the old man recedes from that spot. Albert, who leans against the tree to flex his body, suddenly yells and outstretches his hand for help. The witch, in the form of a grotesque monster, pins his body tightly to the tree from behind and wounds the latter terribly with her pointed nails. The old man, also known as Wizard, on hearing his loud cry, comes over there and devours the house with flames via magic wand, due to which the tree turns into crimson red and the witch's smoke vanishes into the sky. You are exhausted, and I suggest you take a rest at my home for some days and then head on to your destination, says the old man to Albert. I am grateful to you forever, and I don't have words to speak beyond this, says Albert to the man in a pleasing manner. Well, it's my responsibility to save the innocents from the wrath of such evil forces, tells the old man to Albert. Albert sojourns for a week at the old man's residence and then sets off to his home,